What's up, fam? It's your boy once again, Prettyboy Jay. Welcome back to the Prettyboy Jay Show. This is the third episode of the Prettyboy Jay Show. So, guys, I upload 2 episodes per week, and the days of the show are Tuesday and Friday at 12 o'clock in the evening. Today, I got the news that have been popping on the internet that has been buzzing during the week. So, actress Tessa Twala has officially launched her new project, Industry Talks, a platform where she sits down with professionals in the entertainment space to dive into their real-life experiences. The debut episode, released on Monday, shines a spotlight on women in film as they open up about their personal journeys, the hurdles they faced, and the victories that have shaped their careers. Sharing her excitement, Tessa said, "It's here. Industry Talks Episode 1 is out now. I'm excited to share my conversation with talented women in film about their journeys and struggles. Watch now and get inspired." The series promises raw, honest stories from creatives with the aim of inspiring the next generation of entertainers. Global music sensation Tyler is officially set to appear on Travis Scott and Cactus Jack's upcoming compilation album, Jack Boys 2. The highly anticipated project is slated for release in July 2025 and will feature a star-studded lineup of artists from the Cactus Jack roster and beyond. News of Tyler's involvement has been circulating, with several sources confirming her inclusion amongst the album guest appearances. Fans are eager to hear the collaboration, which promises to blend Tyler's distinctive sound with the signature production of Travis Scott and the Cactus Jack Collective. Jack Boys 2 is the follow-up to the successful first Jack Boys compilation, released in December 2019, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. The upcoming album has been teased by Travis Scott, Ayanda Boroto on being pregnant at 21 and how God came through for her. It goes without saying that no parent wants to see their daughter pregnant at a young age. They feel that the future gets destroyed and shame is brought to the family. This could have been the case with Ayanda Boroto, who got pregnant at 21 years. Taking to social media, the talented actress and author shared what she went through. She was ostracized, shamed, and written off. Ayanda found comfort in God, who saw her through the trying times. Pregnant at 21, I was ashamed and written off. Don't get me wrong, I didn't expect applause. God met me at my end and said, "Here, start again. This child will push you towards your light," Ayanda said. She credits God for turning every loss into a win and seeing her through those difficult times. Ayanda also reminded those going through challenges that their situations are not permanent. DJ Spitzer realized fans ahead of his sophomore album release, 120 Ocean View. Renowned hip-hop DJ and cultural tastemaker DJ Spitzer has officially announced the arrival of his long-awaited sophomore album, 120 Ocean View Doctor, dropping on Friday, 18 July 2025. Curated by the ever-prolific Zuchiko Dope, the project promises to be a deeply personal and sonically rich journey, a reflection of the artist's evaluation and the home that helped shape it. Taking to social media, Spitzer shared the exciting news with his fans. "My new album is finally arriving 18 July 2025. Thank you to everybody involved in this masterpiece. We took our time with the music. I can't wait for the world to finally hear it." The album, titled 120 View Doctor, is more than just a name. It's an address filled with meaning. The Cape Town residence where Spitzer relocated in 2023 became a creative nucleus for the project. "If you remember, my debut was Bottlebrush Street," he reflected. "There's just something about home that puts everything together and completes the puzzle." Album shortlist reads like a who's and who of South African hip-hop royalty, with guest appearances from the likes of Pretty Ugly, Cash CPT, Madlera Doughboy, Flame, Blakey, Tyson Sebateli, Rowling, and many more. Each track promises a unique collaboration, threaded together by Zuchi Coke Dope, masterful production. Fans can pre-add and pre-order the album now via the link in Speedster's bio, ensuring they are first in line when 120 Ocean View DR or Doctor officially hits streaming platforms. Sean Mkhize, known as Mamkhize, is facing fresh legal and financial setbacks after the Pretoria High Court ruled against her and her football club, Royal AM, in a case involving the National Soccer League, NSL. The judgment handed down on Tuesday, 8 July 2025, found that Royal AM had misleaded the NSL and violated multiple Premier Soccer League (PSL) regulations. The court's findings paint a picture of administration chaos within the club. Among the infractions cited were unauthorized changes to shareholding and directorship in June 2023, mispresentation in the club's 2024 membership renewal application, and a failure to meet basic obligations such as honoring fixtures and financial responsibilities. These violations, the court said, justified the club's expulsion from the league even before it was placed under curatorship by SARS due to mounting tax issues. Adding to the woes, Mamkhize also lost her legal battles to have Royal AM reinstated in the PSL. According to Daily News, her application was dismissed after the court examined what is described as the complex web of mismanagement, unpaid debts, FIFA-imposed sanctions, and a complete breakdown in operational stability. The fallout didn't stop there. The ruling came just days after Royal AM lost the 27 million sponsorship deal with the Msunduzi municipality in KwaZulu-Natal. The deal, which had already sparked widespread backlash, was officially terminated following the club's PSL expulsion. ANC Chief Whip Sandile Dlamini confirmed the cancellation during a recent council meeting, stating the sponsorship agreement required the club to be a PSL team. With Royal AM no longer in the league, the contract is void. This past weekend, the atmosphere in Durban was electrifying at the Woolworths Best Durban July, bringing together a mix of fashion, entertainment, and vibrant personalities. Among them was a South African media sensation and musician Boitumelo Thulo, better known as Boity, who took a moment to sit down with Independent Media Lifestyle to briefly discuss her artistic evolution and the new dimensions of her career. Widely celebrated for her bold artistic expressions, Thuli is not one to shy away from change. 35-year-old multi-talented performer is shifting her focus towards interior design, all while hinting at exciting new music expected later this year. Possibly I might drop some music this year. We are still working on it, she revealed. For Boity, the journey through art is not confined to sound or aesthetics. It's about holistic expression. Describing herself as a multi-centered, multi-dimensional person, she expressed a long-held passion for interior design. I want to figure out how to merge it with a voice and make it me, but still enjoy something that I've been wanting to explore for a long time, she noted, highlighting her vision for an integrated creative path. Discussing her influences in music and style, Boity candidly remarked on the deeply personal nature of her creative work. For me, music and style, they are so similar, she stated. I like what I like. I want to express myself the way I want to express myself. Her determined refusal to conform to fleeting trends showcases her distinct approach to artistry, as she maintains that her journey is a true reflection of her individuality. I'm not really a person who follows the latest trends, she asserted, reinforcing her stance on authenticity. Boity's impressive resume extends beyond her music career. Recognized by Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 in 2019, she has made her mark as a dynamic force in African pop culture through her roles as a television personality, actress, businesswoman, and model. Her breakthrough came with the release of the hit single Who's Dead, featuring Nasty C, catapulting her into the music spotlight. In 2020, she took a bold step by signing a record deal with Def Jam Africa, subsequently releasing her cherished EP 4436. The title, she explains, carried a deep personal significance. It refers to the house number where her grandparents lived, symbolizing the core of her foundation. I wanted to dedicate this project to something that I think is the core of my foundation, she shared. With a narrative woven through every lyric, 4436 encapsulates her journey and roots in Potchefstroom while blending the various facets of her identity as Boity. The appeal of the EP was solidified when it was nominated for the Best Hip Hop Album at the 27th South African Music Awards, SAMAs, reflecting her artistry impact. Boity's recent musical venture includes the collaboration album The Extra Mile with Roy, released in November 2024. This marked her resurgence in the music scene after a brief hiatus since her last solo release of 4436 in December 2020. As Boity explores new avenues in both music and design, her journey remains one of passion, reflection, and transformation. Acclaimed actor Warren Masemola steps into a shadowy world of fatal seduction this season, taking on the role of Minister Vilikazi, a coldly ambitious police minister with his sights set to become Africa's next deputy president. Ruthless, calculating, and shrouded in secrets, Vilikazi will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. Standing firmly by his side is Precious, played by Ngobile Khumalo, as his fiercely loyal assistant. She brings both intelligence and a spicy resolve, helping him spin an intricate web of control and political manipulation. Meanwhile, his devout wife, Delisiwe, portrayed by veteran actress Xolile Chabalala, remains unaware of the destruction her husband leaves in his wake. The new season sees the return of familiar faces as well. Khomotso Christopher reprises her role as Nandi, alongside Prince Roetboom as Jacob, Thapelo Mokoena as Leonard, and Nate Ramabulana as Vuyo. Each character continues to wrestle with the consequences of past betrayals, fractured trust, and forbidden passions that refuse to stay buried. Bringing new layers to the drama are Dina Redman and Daniel Ali. Redman introduces a fresh intensity to the storyline, while Ali plays Clinton, a seemingly carefree and charming friend to Zinhle and Laura, whose presence adds complexity to the unfolding narrative. Premiering on Netflix on 15 August 2025, the anticipated 10-episode season promises an unflinching exploration of dark erotica, psychological suspense, and a high-stake game people play when power, desire, and deception collide. A sonic shift is hitting the South African airwave with the release of Zasha, a high-energy and gender-blended Gqom anthem that unites some of the country's biggest names across multiple music scenes. Spearheaded by Gqom heavyweight DJ Tira and the Kings of Amapiano, DJ Maphorisa and Kabza De Small, the track features powerhouse collaborators from two-step Amapiano and dance music, delivered a cross-genre experience that breaks every rule and redefines local sound. Zasha brings together the bass-heavy drive of Gqom with melodic hooks and lyrical fire from a star-studded lineup including Lihleza, Ankhule MC, Dladla Mshunqisi, Captain, and Cam Masters. The track is both an anthem for the street and a bold step towards unity within South Africa's music culture. This track is a fusion of everything we love about African music: energy, soul, rhythm, and edge. DJ Tira, DJ Maphorisa, and Kabza De Small showcases how different styles can come together without losing their power. Gqom is the heart, but the pulse comes from everywhere. You can now stream Zasha and listen to it on all digital platforms. Mrs. South Africa finalist Siza Motswenyane is excited about making it to the top 30. On July 4, the Theatre of Marcellus at Imperial Palace, Ekurhuleni, buzzed with excitement and inspiration as the Mrs. South Africa Top 30 were announced. This event was more than just a pageant milestone. It was a celebration of purpose, passion, and the power of women committed to making a difference in their lives, communities, and to inspire up-and-coming models in the entertainment industry in South Africa. The women standing beside me are not only resilient but purpose-driven and inspiring. To be counted among them affirms the power of authenticity, service, and intentional leadership. It is a platform for purpose, she said. It gives us a national stage to championship the causes that matters the most, tackling toxic workplace culture, promoting emotional wellness, and advocating for holistic empowerment of women in all roles they hold. This journey is about transformation from the boardroom to the home, from performance to well-being. It's about using influence not for applause but for impact. The journey doesn't stop here. The next chapter unfolds on November 13 and 14, again at the Theatre of Marcellus. The upcoming premieres and grand finale will showcase the finalists' grace and grit and growth. The process enriched by developmental workshops, clarity initiatives, brand collaboration, and public advocacy campaigns. These efforts are designed to evaluate them as women of influence, committed to saving their communities and inspiring change. Pretoria is about to shake. Media darling and luxury queen Lerato Kganyago is making sure all eyes are on her man's new multi-million rand baby, Dladla Mall. And she's not doing it quietly. She's just called in international R&B royalty. You heard it right. Grammy-nominated Krona Tank is flying into Mzansi to place the opening with his smooth vocals and sexy stage energy. A lavish 2-day celebration is going down on the 2 and 3rd August 2025. Hosted at the swanky Dladla Arena inside the mall, which by the way is said to seat 550 people with tiered luxury from bronze to diamond. The cheapest ticket a cool 2,000 rands. That one is so expensive, it's not for us. No, it's not for us. Taking to her Instagram stories like the true influencer wife she is, Lerato reposted a video from Tank, real name Durrell Babs, who teased, "Africa, listen, I am pulling up on you. It's going to be R&B and it's going to be crazy. I am coming and I'm excited. I can't wait to see you." But guys, let's be honest, no one does soft life goals quite like Lerato Kganyago. She's been eating up the radio and TV space for years, and now she's adding boss babe to her title as she helps her husband, Tammy Ndladla, flex with this grisly mall opening. Word on the street, Tammy's been planning this mall like it's the central city of Pretoria, and Lerato Star's power is giving it a A-list stamp of approval. Nice. From Bentleys to Bergen bags, Lerato's always had a flair for the finer things, and this launch is very on brand. A source close to the glam couple told us Lerato isn't just showing up, she's curating the vibe. Expect luxury decor, design outfits, and enough celeb selfies to crash your feed. And Tank isn't just some opening act. The man is a legend with hits like I Deserve, When We, and Can't Let It Show. He's collaborated with Beyonce, Aaliyah, Chris Brown, and Alicia Keys, so don't act brand new. Beside the sultry sounds of Tank, the organizers promise a music, lifestyle, fashion, and community extravaganza, a press release said. Whether you are a long-time fan of Tank or simply looking for a fun-filled night, this grand launch promises unforgettable moments for everyone. Sounds like a hint that there'll be more surprises on stage, a possible local lineup, maybe a boom set will be watching. Insiders say the mall will also host boutique fashion stores, a luxury cinema, and some saucy new restaurant collabs that could turn it into Pretoria's ultimate hangout spot. And the streets are already buzzing. Influencers are lining up, stylists are booked, and the girls are getting their wigs laid. Because Lerato doesn't do basic, and neither does this launch. If you are not already planning your outfit for 2 August, what are you doing? What are you doing? Between Lerato's flawless event taste and Tank's seduction vocals, then Dladla grand opening might just be SA's event of the year. We said what we said, and I said what I said. Be there or be told. Lerato, please, sister, please send me an invite or do something. I wanna be there. But I don't want to be, I want to be at the VIP section. I want to talk about this more and more and more over again, man. This is gonna be the night that we'll never forget. That's it from me. It's your boy Pretty Boy Jay, and this is the Pretty Boy Jay Show.